Welcome back to the Full Force Combat podcast. I'm delighted to be joined today by a very decorated guest, the Undisputed Muay Thai World Champion, Niamh Kinehan. How are we doing?
You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Are you?
Yeah, very good. I'm sorry for sticking it on your toes with a couple of days out, and I understand your weight cutting and stuff, but I really wanted to speak to you ahead of your mixed martial arts debut, Octagon 74 in Prague. Quite a big event. How are you feeling a couple of days out, first of all?
I'm just excited now. It's like it's been spoke about now, like for quite not a long time, but long enough to just be like when like it needs to be here now, and now it's finally fight week. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I can't wait.
Yeah, long time coming. Your last fight in February in Australia.
Yeah.
So what have you been working on since then? I bet the system and your day-to-day training regimes changed quite dramatically.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, I've just been working on more of the ground game, defense, a lot of defense, putting in the time and extra effort than you put in already because got to play catch up really. But no, I'm like my team's good, so it's helping me, and I feel good. I feel confident for it. To be fair, it's all coming together nicely. So yeah.
Good. The jigsaw is coming together, and there's one thing that you don't have an issue with is your striking. But why now, Niamh? Why MMA now, and why wasn't it boxing or any other discipline? What grabbed you with MMA?
I just think like because boxing had been spoken about and stuff, but I just think I like my elbows, I like my kicks, I like to use like my whole body. So if I went down to boxing, I'd be very like restricted. But yeah, I just think MMA was the good route to go down.
Absolutely. So have you been? You said you've been working on your grappling and your jiu-jitsu and stuff. How have you actually found it? Do you enjoy it, or has it felt hard at first?
Yeah, it was hard at first. I was like, it was like a different language. It was like someone was speaking like Chinese to me or something at first. And it's not even been that long since it's all started clicking in my head. But no, we're getting there now. Honestly, at first it was like, what am I doing? But being like at the very bottom, beginner again, knowing nothing, I've enjoyed the process and I've just tried not to put too much pressure on myself on learning it, and yeah, it's coming together now. I feel much more confident than I did this time last year.
Absolutely. Now, your opponent, do you know anything about her?
We actually fought this weekend coming up, but last year, in Thai. So it was my first fight back after my shoulder surgery. I wasn't all there, if I'm honest. Like I still won. I still won comfortably, but I've got so much more to prove. So yeah, now it's MMA rules as well. So yeah, she's a good tough opponent, but yeah, nah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Absolutely. So even though despite winning last year, there's still a little bit of unfinished business, and you've got more tools to be able to use this time around, aren't you?
Yeah, much more. I've got more to show, more to prove, like to myself in the fight. She only like got to feel about 40, not even that maybe, of me in that fight, 40% of that fight. So I've got a lot to give now, and yeah, I'm ready for it.
Absolutely. Now, your reputation speaks for itself within Muay Thai, and you're only 26 years of age, which is quite scary. The likes of Liam Harrison and everybody else has been singing your praises for years. So does that give you extra confidence going into MMA that you have secured like a high resume and you've achieved great things in a
Yeah,
different.
I just think I've done what nobody else has done. Like so, I've got a good caliber of my stand up there. So I don't think many MMA girls are going to stand with me. That's for sure. Their game is going to be to try and get me down, but I'm going to prove to them that they can't get me down, or it won't be easy at least.
Absolutely. Now, Octagon's a fast-growing promotion. How did that come about, Niamh? Was there other options on the tables, and how did Octagon come about, and why did you go with that?
Octagon was just like the best contract that got given to us, basically, and obviously it's a brilliant promotion. It's massive. They sell out big arenas and stuff, so it was the right decision to make. Obviously, my team, my management, Frank, my coach, like they know what's best for me, and I was happy to go with it as well. So now it's happening, and yeah, it all came about quick, but it was worth it.
Absolutely. Now, what are your ambitions within Octagon? Because you didn't play about in your other discipline. You've got to be you've got to have titles on your mind. You're a champion. You've got to have titles on your mind, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I'm coming for it all. I'm coming to prove to everyone who watches Octagon, in my category, that I'm going to be the champ. I'm going to be the best, and yeah, I don't think it'll take me long to get to the top. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Hopefully, they'll fast track you a little bit, and there's the championship fight on the night in the main
Yeah, they're
event.
the main event.
Have you looked at those two? Have you looked at the challenger and the champion?
Yeah, I've seen bits of them. I've watched bits of them, and yeah, I think I can be up there very, very soon. I've just got to prove myself, and that's what I'm going to do. So
Absolutely, a few fights in, and who knows? So, is MMA your strict field now? You're going to stick at that for a good few years, or have you got a plan to go back to Muay Thai or any other discipline, maybe?
I don't right now. I don't have any plan to do anything other than MMA. Obviously, like I've done everything in Thai that I need to do. There's nobody else to fight. MMA is what I'm focused on now, and now I've got to complete this sport now, basically.
Absolutely. Now you're training out with Frank. You've been with Frank for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, where have you been floating about, getting some hours and some time in with different bodies on different mats and gyms elsewhere?
Yes. So I've been still doing my same schedule with Frank, still with Frank from the stand up, and then I've been at Aspire in Liverpool with Dean Garnett and Phil and the lads down there training. So they've been helping me get my grappling and MMA up to speed and stuff. And yeah, both gyms combined together, I think I've got the best team around me in the country. That's for sure. So I can't complain there. They both come together and do what's right for me and help me the best they can. And I've just got to put the work in, and it's working out right. So.
Absolutely. Now, there's been a few Manchester top team fighters in Octagon currently, Dennis Frimpong, but now we've got our own Mancunian fighter in Octagon, and hopefully you can charge towards the title. So just before we go, Niamh, what can everybody expect on Saturday? I know you said you've got other things that you've been working on, but what can we expect from Niamh Kinehan this Saturday?
Expect just a big finish, that's for sure. I'm coming for a knockout. I'm coming to put on a performance and show that I belong in that cage, just like I did in the ring. I proved myself in Thai boxing for all them years, and now's my time to show that I'm ready for Octagon. I'm ready to be there. I'm ready to be at the top and just put in the work. Yeah, it's going to be a big night.
Absolutely. She's coming for it all. She's putting Manchester on the map. Niamh Kinehan, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate your time, mate. Thank you very much.
No, thanks for having me.